Thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. To hear about the classes I have been loving lately, stay tuned to the end of the video. Hello, my friend. Welcome back to What's Up in Makeup. We have a very exciting show for you. Jaclyn Hill is back talking Jaclyn Cosmetics. We have an update for you on JLo Beauty. There's a drugstore brand that is starting their own loyalty program, and an update on a category of products that are not very popular. So they're changing the marketing of them to kind of, I don't know, lead consumers into believing that maybe there's something that they're not. I don't know. We're gonna get into it. I'll explain it all in just a minute. Hang tight, we're getting into it right now. All right, let's go ahead and get started with our top news, starting with Jaclyn Cosmetics. She came out with a video recently. If you missed the old school Jaclyn Hill tutorials, she has done one. She is back. I am always amazed with the number of steps that woman does in order to put her makeup on. Just unbelievable. I personally don't have the patience, but of course, she always looks gorgeous at the end. But we are here to talk about what she talked about Jaclyn Cosmetics. So she said that she has a lot of new products coming up for 2021. She said she has been testing over 100 products, which is insane to me. What I'm imagining is maybe she considers a product like a single eyeshadow or a single lipstick shade or something like that, because 100 products is a lot if we're talking about individual products. Like I don't know. I mean, other than like ColourPop or something, releasing 100 products in a year just seems insane to me. But maybe it's like numbers of samples and things. I don't know how she came up with over 100 new products, but that's what she said. I'm just going with what she said. So she said she took 2020 off just to kind of regroup and to figure out where she wanted the direction of the brand, and also saying how 2020 was just a hard year financially for a lot of people, and she didn't feel like people would really want to spend money on makeup. So that was another reason why she took a break in 2020, but Jaclyn Cosmetics will be back in 2021. She did say that she could have released some things in the fall and winter, but then just decided to hold off on those, which is interesting. I mean, it's a business decision. She just kind of had to decide for herself. I think she probably could have launched things and been successful in fall and winter of this year, but I mean, that was the decision she made. She did get a lot of requests for bringing back her highlighters. She didn't say she was bringing back her highlighters, but she did say that she's bringing something that she thinks people are going to be happy with. So I don't know if they're going to be similar highlighters, different highlighters, but probably we can expect some kind of highlighter product in the near future, hopefully, I guess, for people that are fans of Jaclyn and Jaclyn Cosmetics. Now, this is my issue, okay? And I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below with Jaclyn Cosmetics in general. Is we had the big lipstick gate fiasco. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll link a couple of videos down below. There was a big issue with her lipstick launch, and she mentions that in the video. I felt like it wasn't just that the lipsticks had issues, it was her response just seemed almost like she was trying to cover things up. Like she wasn't really taking responsibility for the issues, wasn't being transparent. There was the thing about blaming it on fuzzy gloves and things like that. I mean, it just seemed like she wasn't really being honest about what actually happened with the lipsticks. And that's where my hesitation comes in. I know that she had the highlighter launch, went over super well. I didn't see anybody complaining about issues with their highlighters. Fantastic. But what my concern is if she comes out with new products, if there is an issue, is she going to be transparent about it? Is she going to, for the safety and for the best for her customers, is she going to do what's right by her customers, or is she going to do what's right by herself and her brand? That's where my concern comes in. So I'd love to know your thoughts right now, because I had said I wasn't going to review any Jaclyn Cosmetics on this channel because I just didn't trust the brand. But I don't know, I'm kind of wavering because I really do want to believe the best in people. So I don't know, what do you think? I'd love to know your thoughts down in the comments down below. Moving on to JLo Beauty. So we weren't really sure for a while whether JLo Beauty was going to be makeup or skincare, combination of both. Turns out it's gonna be skincare. So she has up on the JLo Beauty Instagram, you can sign up for early release. There is an early access date of December 8th, but the official launch is going to be January 1st of 2021. We don't know much about the products. We've seen a couple of sneak peek pictures, but not a whole lot about it. The slogan is beauty has no expiration date. So I would imagine that there's going to be quite a few anti-aging skincare products in there. And they apparently really like plays on words. They had a caption on Instagram saying iconic benefits, next gen ingredients, Jen ingredients, which I thought was pretty cute. So I'm personally really excited to see what Jennifer Lopez comes out with. I mean, she's got incredible skin. I'm not sure if, like Pharrell Williams, if she's consulting with a dermatologist on the ingredients of it, but we'll see. We'll see. I've got my mind open. I'm curious about it, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what she has to offer. It's funny because I think for years and years and years, I don't know if I've ever talked about Samantha Ravndahl ever on What's Up in Makeup, like ever, until last week. And now she's making an appearance again. People were telling me that she had announced on her podcast that she is coming out with her own makeup line. And now she has officially announced it on her YouTube channel, along with the fact that she is pregnant. Congratulations to Sam. Very, very excited for her. Going back to her makeup baby, I noticed on Twitter that she is looking for people to add to her PR list. So this is probably coming sooner rather than later. I am really, really excited for Samantha. I would imagine that anything she comes out with is going to be very, very usable for the average person. She's an incredibly talented artist, but she has tried so many products. She's an excellent reviewer as well. And I know she's going to have the consumer in mind when developing her products. So I am super stoked about it. Now, I'm not the target market for this, so I don't know who this person is, but maybe you do. I don't know. She's very popular. I mean, it's amazing on the internet how many people have millions and millions of followers that I've never even heard of. But e.l.f. is partnering with a Twitch streamer named Loser Fruit, also known as Lufu is her nickname. They started a 1-year partnership for her to promote e.l.f. products. She has the second largest Twitch following globally for a female gamer, and she has over 8 million followers across platforms. She looks absolutely adorable. She did a little video with e.l.f. with their manager of education and artistry. Her name is Anna Bynum, and they did a little video together, and you could just tell that Lufu had no experience doing the routine that e.l.f. was showing her, but that's okay. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. I just think that it's kind of interesting that they bring someone on to be a spokesperson that has no experience or very little experience with makeup and skincare, but I think it's also quite genius, and this is why. It's because she does have such a huge reach with younger people, and a lot of younger people haven't experimented with skincare and makeup, so they will probably very much be able to relate to her lack of experience and lack of knowledge over the products. And if she can do it, they can do it. You get it? I love it. Like, it's smart. It's very, very smart marketing. They hope to reach her wide Gen Z audience for their products, which is a great market for e.l.f. products. This is marketer terms for how they said it. They said, "We are excited that our presence on Twitch is designed to uplift, empower, and grow a community of beauty enthusiasts, aka sell young people our products." Good for them. We'll see how that goes. Very interesting. Maybelline is starting a loyalty program on their website, which I think is interesting because I don't really think about drugstore brands having loyalty programs on their individual websites. Usually we see, like CVS, you can get, points and, the bucks and all of that, or Ulta, you can get the points, all of that. But Maybelline is doing one just for their own website. It's called Maybelline Express. It's the new way for the brand's fans to reap as many benefits as possible from being frequent Maybelline shoppers. This is what they say, quote, "Maybelline is thanking their loyal fans with exclusive coupons, extra sweepstakes entries, free makeup samples, and a personalized Maybelline experience. When you sign up, you do get a coupon for a free lasting fix makeup setting spray." So if you would like a free setting spray, I will have that link for you down below so you can go check it out. All right, in the intro, I was talking about an ingredient, a category of products that is becoming less popular, and it's skin lightening products. They have gotten a ton of backlash in recent years, but they are very popular around the world. There are so many stigmas with colorism around the world, and brands know this. Brands that make these products know this. So what they're doing is they're changing the wording from whitening and lightening. They're changing it to brightening. And they're not really explaining to consumers the difference between a whitening product and a brightening product. There are ingredients in cosmetics that can inhibit the production of melanin in the skin, and I know that a lot of people do not want that. I will leave some ingredients down below that are typically whitening ingredients, and then a list of ingredients that are typically brightening, skin brightening ingredients. So you can kind of peruse your boxes or websites a little more with a little more information, so you can make choices of products that are best for you without getting an unintended result. All right, are you ready for the products that were released or sneaked this week? I actually have one that I want to kind of rewind that I missed, but I find very, very interesting. Jamie Genevieve, earlier in the month, released her own cosmetic line called Vive Cosmetics. Vive Cosmetics. This included a 10-pan eyeshadow palette, highlighters, and lip products. Prices are between 43 pounds and 15 pounds, which is between $58 and $20 USD. It caught my eye because Tara Babies, who, if you're not familiar with her, she is the queen of hauls on YouTube. That woman has so much makeup, I cannot even imagine. She's incredible. But she's tried a ton of makeup. She posted about it on Instagram, about how much she loved the eyeshadow palette. And if Tara is saying that it's amazing, I trust that to the nth degree. So I wanted to bring that up. Another thing I noticed was the pan size on these is 3.5 grams, which is huge. So this will be great for makeup artists as well. And I did watch Jamie's video, her launch video on the collection, and she says that this can be used for artists or just for the everyday makeup wearer. So I wanted to bring that up because I didn't talk about it when it did launch, and it looks really nice. Now, also, another influencer launch, Dramatic Boutique has launched. It is the Petty Paige makeup line. Oh my gosh, well, I think she's Paigey Y now. I gotta call her by her new name, Paigey Y. Her brand officially launched yesterday with an eyeshadow palette called No More Nudes and also 4 lip glosses. So congratulations to Paige on that. The Sephora advent calendars have terrible reputations of being terrible, so I wanted to mention it to you because, I don't know, it looks just as sad as typical, but at least it's not that expensive. It's $22. They say you're supposed to open 1 pouch each day from December 26th to the 31st to count to New Year's. There's 2 products in each pouch, and the products include a mini nail file, 2 nail polishes, cucumber eye masks, this is just 1 set of 2, a charcoal nose strip, a shea lip mask, a single eyeshadow, a kiwi lip scrub, a hair clip, a mini black eye pencil, a sample size moisturizer, and a full-size red cream lip stain. So if you really like the lip stain, that's probably gonna pay for at least half of it, and the rest would kind of, you know, what you're paying, what, $10 for the rest of it. So it's really, you know, what you would use out of it. But I always find it funny when a hair clip is considered an item. It's like, really? Or like a really cheapy looking nail file. Really? Like, I don't know. I wish that those weren't considered items. But it is cheap. So, you know, at least they're not trying to charge $50 for it. On Sephora's website, Anastasia Beverly Hills has the Mini Norvina Pro Pigment Collection Vault. You get the 1, the 2, and the 3. It's $49. I wanted to mention it because they're usually $29 each, so you're saving $38 on the 3. So if you were interested in trying those, this might be a good time to jump on that. Urban Decay is coming out with a new medium coverage foundation product. It's called the Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow. It's $29, but there's only 12 shades, but it's only available right now on QVC. they say a long-wearing tinted glow hydrator with kombucha and marula oil. It's a medium coverage, weightless, dewy formula. They recommend that you apply it with your fingertips rather than a sponge or a brush, which I thought was also interesting. And they also recommend that you can use it as a contour or highlighter by going slightly up or down in the shade range. So I don't know, I think it's a really interesting product, and I think it's interesting to start marketing foundations as contour and highlight products. I think that's really smart to get multiple sales on one product. From Violet Voss, the Tie-Dye 4 palette was launched, 12 pans for $36. I just thought it was pretty, so I thought I would mention it. The Melt Cosmetics Beetlejuice palettes are now at Sephora. The Recently Deceased is $48 for 8 pans, and then the Waiting Room is $58 for 10 pans. Morphe's released 3 new palettes at Ulta. They're $12. They all have 9 pans. The Hot for Hue, Lavendase, and Khaki Calling palettes. Moving over to ColourPop, they released 2 things this week. For the 5th year in a row, they're partnering with Best Friends Animal Society to launch something where they are giving 100% to help animals in need. This year, it's a Super Shock Duo, and it's $10, and it's called the Friends Forever Super Shock Shadow Duo. And last time I checked, it was still available. They also released a rainbow palette called Fade into Hue and a set of rainbow gel liners. Looking awfully pretty. Probably not going to get them. I don't need another rainbow palette. I don't use them very often, but it is very pretty. This almost got me on the nostalgia. Almost got me, but I didn't do it. Besame has a licensed Mary Poppins collection based on the original Mary Poppins movie. So the set is $68. You get the Practically Perfect powder in translucent, the Mary Poppins red lipstick, which is inspired by the shade that she wears in the movie, and then Mary's Cream Rouge. It is a lip and cheek stain that goes with the lipstick. Every complete set that you get of those products, you get a free Mary Poppins tote with artwork based on the film. And then they have the Mrs. Banks set. It is $35. You get a lipstick and a nail polish. The lipstick and nail polish are both based on what she's wearing in the movie. And if you buy that, you do get a postcard for free. And finally, you can just get the lipstick, the Mary Poppins lipstick on its own. It's $25 by itself. I would love to know what you think of this collection. I've had great luck with Besame products. I don't know why I don't own more Besame. I don't know, I just haven't bought anything, but I have liked the products that I've tried from them. This set's really cute. I'm like, oh, I don't need it. It's one of those things, I kind of want it, but I don't need it, so I'm not gonna get it. And then finally, a sneak for you. Storybook Cosmetics is coming out with their Starry Night palette. They finally released the shades that are going to be inside. They say it's coming in December. They didn't say a specific date. The outside packaging is supposedly textured like the painting, which I think is super cool. And the palette does have a drawer for storage. I'm not sure what you're storing in there, maybe brushes, I don't know, but apparently there's a drawer in there, and it's very cute if you like blues. I probably won't get this, but I do think Starry Night is absolutely beautiful, and I think there is going to be a huge market for this palette. All right, let's move on to PR purchased of the week. I have purchased and PR to show you. So for the purchased, I wore on my eyes today. Finally, I finally dipped into the Mandalorian palette by ColourPop that I purchased. I used this lighter green shade in the inner corner of my eye. I used this kind of medium shade on the outer, like center to outer corner. I also used this dark brown in the outer corner to deepen up my crease. But what else is on your eyes, Jen? I know you were asking. I don't know if you were asking, but this is what else is on my eyes. This came in my BoxyCharm this month. I do get BoxyCharm in PR. This is the Natasha Denona Peak palette, and I used these 2 shades to get my crease ready for the Mandalorian palette. I also wanted to mention on my cheeks today, my highlighter is also PR. This is the Kokie Strobing palette, and I used this highlighter here today. Now, as far as little mini first impression reviews, very glowy here, very easy to use on that highlighter. Also very easy to use on the Natasha Denona. With the Star Wars palette, I had significant issues with the foiled shades transferring up onto my brow bone. I blended them out, and then I looked at my eyes the next time, and in my crease, the shimmer shades were completely gone. Maybe I had overblended them, or maybe they just disappeared somehow. I don't know, but I had to reapply them. It was kind of a mess, and yeah, the shimmer shades, they don't agree with my eyes very well. But the application has been good. It's just the wear time on the shimmer shades has been a little bit difficult for me just because I have that transferring issue. With the mattes, I haven't had that problem. Mattes were super easy to use. It was just the shimmers on this one. Overall, I'm really loving all three of these products so far, but again, these are first impressions, not full reviews. If I have anything else to share with you, I'm sure they will show up in favorites and fails for December. All right, you know Black Friday sales are the thing. This weekend, the thing. Black Friday was a couple of days ago, but the sales are still happening. So I wanted to highlight just a few from the companies that some companies that I personally really like that are having sales. If you like a brand, chances are they're having some kind of Black Friday sale. I'll link some articles down below that you can kind of peruse to find different sales, but I wanted to highlight some that are still going on. So ending on December 1st, the entire Fenty Beauty website is 30% off. That was something I wanted to highlight. Ulta is also having a ton of sales, but they're changing every day, so I don't know what's coming up and what will be on sale today, which is Sunday. I don't know yet because in my time, it's not Sunday yet. So definitely check their site for the latest deals there. Nordstrom is also dropping cyber deals every day, so check over there for whatever their daily deals are. And I also wanted to mention that Ole Hendrickson is 30% off, and that all of that is ending December 1st, so you got some time on there. Ending on the 30th, great sales over at Pharmacy, Allure Beauty Box, Grown Alchemist, Algenist, Kosas, MAC, Danessa Myricks Beauty, Bite Beauty, and e.l.f. The big one I wanted to highlight for you is Beauty. They have discounts up to 80% off over there across the entire site, and that ends November 30th. And then ending today, some great sales for skincare over at Kate Somerville, Ren, and Murad, but I wanted to highlight for you the one at ABH. It's 30 to 50% off site-wide. There's a bunch of new bundles over there that include a palette and a bunch of other goodies. Those look really cool, especially if you were really interested in getting a palette and you want to try more of their stuff that they have over there. That is a great way to do it. So I wanted to mention those to you. If you know of sales that you either shopped at or that you think are amazing, you can feel free to leave those in the comments for other people to see. And then finally, we are ending with our artist shout out of the week. And I have to say that finding an artist that I was not familiar with was very difficult this week with the new Instagram update. So I defaulted to some people that I've been loving for a very long time. I don't know why I wasn't following Nico before today. I've been following Nico on Twitter for at least a year, maybe two. I don't know why I was sleeping on Instagram, probably because I'm not on Instagram that often, but Nico's amazing. Nico is part of the Sephora squad. He is incredibly talented. This is a beautiful look that he just put up with the new Lunar Beauty palette. Love that one. I also love this rainbow look that he did. Oh my gosh, like the blend. Like how do you blend that well? I don't know how to do that. It's incredible. And then this really beautiful silver, blue, and purple cut crease that he did, just, oh my gosh, I wish I could do that. If I practiced enough, maybe I might be able to get, no, I can't. It's just beyond me. It's beyond me. So if you aren't familiar with Nico, I highly recommend you go follow him. He also has a YouTube channel. I will put his social links down in the description down below. This video is sponsored by Skillshare, and I am so thankful to have been introduced to their platform. I'm one of those people that feels like I just don't have time to take online classes, but man, has Skillshare proved me wrong on that one. I've taken classes on productivity and cooking tips and even taking care of my houseplants, but most recently, the class I chose was an even more practical one. It was hosted by Nathaniel Drew, and the topic was one that I always feel like I can learn more about: harnessing creativity for online content. His tips really focused more on mindset when creating content, and I found his perspectives to be not only interesting, but very valuable. If you'd like to try a class for yourself and you're one of the first 1,000 people to sign up using the link in the description box, you will get a free trial of the Skillshare Premium membership. You can try as many classes as you want for free, and if you like it, you can sign up for a yearly subscription at less than $10 a month. So thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring this video, and I hope you love it as much as I do. Now, back to What's Up in Makeup. And that was what's up in makeup this week. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I want to give a special thank you to the fabulous What's Up in Makeup Facebook hunters. Their names are scrolling below me. If you would like to join the hunters group on Facebook submitting things for the show, I will leave that link down in the video description. We are always looking for new people to contribute. Chat today is at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. We're gonna be hanging out, talking about what's happening in our community. I do want to give you a heads up that not this weekend, but the following weekend, we have an interview, and it's going to be at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And I am telling you, you want to put this one in your calendar. You are not going to want to miss that one. It is going to be epic and amazing, and you're going to be so excited to see who my guest is, not this Sunday, but the following Sunday. But if you want to join today, it's just going to be me and all of us hanging out. You can feel free to join that, but if you miss it, if you can't watch it live, no problem. It will be linked on my channel page. If you go to my videos, it'll be the video titled Live Chat. Thank you so much for joining us for What's Up in Makeup again this week. I appreciate you so much. Mad love to you, and I will see you in a video very soon.